Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to look at a video tutorial on how to get access to journal articles. Now, before we begin with the tutorial, I just want to explain the importance of journal articles in academia. So journal articles are important in academia because these are articles that have gone through a peer review process. And what this means is that when the article was submitted for publication in a journal, a number of specialists in that field of discipline reviewed the article and made comments and suggestions before the article could be published in the journal. So articles that are published in journals, in reputable journals, have undergone a peer review process. And this means that the information that is contained within those articles are trustworthy. If we look at the opposite end of the spectrum, there are websites such as Wikipedia and other open source resources that publish information that has not been peer reviewed. This means that people on the internet can edit, add, or change information on a website without that being peer reviewed. And what this means is that that information is not trustworthy. So we don't know if that information is true or not. And this is why we discourage our students in higher education to refrain from using websites such as Wikipedia and other open source information platforms that do not have a peer review process. So that's why today I want to show you how to gain access to journal articles. So to begin, you are going to open your web browser. Today I'm going to be using Google Chrome. And in your search engine, you are going to type in www.google.com/scholar. And this will take us to Google Scholar. Now, Google Scholar is a search engine, just like Google, except that it only searches for journal articles. So if you are looking for journal articles, say for instance in heritage management in South Africa, then you would just type your keywords within the search bar of Google Scholar, press enter, and a number of journal articles will be listed. So we can see that there are lots of journal articles here related to heritage management in South Africa. And this is what you see here is the title of the article. So you would look at the title of the article to see if it's relevant to what you need. And if you need more information, Google has provided this, so you can read that. Once you have identified the articles that you would like to read, simply click on the title of the article. And this would take you to a landing page where the article is located. Now, this is the publisher's website. The publisher in this case is Taylor and Francis Online. So they have published the journal that this article is located in. So this is the article. You can see we have the title, we've got the authors, we've got the details, how many pages there are, when it was published, and then we have the abstract. Now the abstract is the summary of the article. All journal articles have an abstract. To save data, you don't have to download the article immediately. You can simply read the abstract on this landing page, and it will give you an idea of what the article is about and whether it is useful or not to you. If you find that it is useful, then you can go ahead and download it. However, you will not be able to download it directly from the publisher's website because we have not subscribed to this journal or to the publisher. Now, the only way that you could access this article is through Unisa's Library platform. And what's nice about Unisa's Library platform, or all the facilities associated, the online facilities associated with Unisa, is that if you are on MTN or Cell C, as long as you have a positive data balance, then the Unisa website and all of its associate platforms like the library will be available to you free of charge. So it will not use your data. So let's, for instance, say that we want to read this article now. It's useful for our assignment. How do we get access? Well, first we need to see where can we find the journal name. That's the most important thing. So in this case, the journal name is the International Journal of Heritage Studies. Okay, so now that we've got that, we are going to open up a new tab and we are going to go to Unisa's website, which is unisa.ac.za. We're going to click on Library. Scroll down and you will find e-journals. So we're going to click on that. This is going to take us to the library catalog for e-journals. Before we continue, we need to log in with our Unisa credentials. So in the username, you're going to put your My Unisa username and your My Unisa password. Okay, so once you've signed in, you will be redirected to the Unisa Library catalog for e-journals. And in the search bar, we're going to type in the journal name, which was the International Journal of Heritage Studies. And you can always go back to the first tab to check that the journal name is the same. We're going to click on search. Okay, and then we're going to click on the first one because that's the most relevant one. Okay, so this gives us full access and you can see there's a publisher, Taylor and Francis, which is the same. And then it gives you the dates that are available for the journals that are published online. And here we've got journals from 1997 to present. So this should be fine. I think our article, if we go back, yes, our article was published in 2010. So we can go ahead and click on full access. And then we're going to click on Taylor and Francis. And you will see that it's going to take us to the same exact landing site. But because we went through Unisa's library, we have access to the journal. Okay, so now we're at the International Journal of Heritage Studies. Now, how do we search for the journal? Well, we need to first start off with the year. So remember it was 2010. Then it gives us the volume. So just make sure the volume is the same. Yes, volume 16. So we're going to go to click on that. And that should open up. Okay, so seeing that this is not opening up, what I'm going to do is just copy the title and then I'm going to paste it in the search bar of Taylor and Francis online. And then let's see what happens if I scroll down. Okay, there we go. So it searched for it and there is the article. So let's just click on that. And there we go. Okay, so it should give us now, okay, so the whole article is available to read online and we can also download it as a PDF, which I'm doing now. There we go. Okay, so the first page will give you all the reference details for the article. So if you're using this article in your assignment, everything that you need to complete both your in-text reference and your reference list that is in the reference list will be available here. So you would use the all authors, the date, the title, the name of the journal, the volume, the issue, the page numbers, and that would be it. We do not put the DOI number when we use the Harvard referencing system. Okay, and then there's the article. And you can save this article because you used the Unisa platform. You are able to now read as well as save this article. So we are done for the tutorial for today, which was how to search for journal articles using Google Scholar as well as the Unisa Library. I would now like you to complete the self-assessment activity that is available for this video tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Have a good day. Goodbye.